This place totally looks like a fairy tale.
The bad news is it's sold out today to go inside.
I'm a little irritated right now.
I'm trying to keep the storm rain on!
Here comes the monster.
The boards move a little when you step on them.
There's a bit of an uproar.
She tooted in here.
I hate this. Oh.
Today makes a good reality versus expectations vlog. Janae, do you want to go to a magical castle today?
No, I want to sleep.
Oh. I was up at 6:30 this morning. We woke up the kids at 7, and while we were making breakfast, it started to rain. We've been checking the weather and decided that we wanted to go super early because it was supposed to rain around noon today at Neuschwanstein, which is like the big magical Disney-looking castle that we've been wanting to go visit while we're here. But during breakfast, it started to rain, and now the weather is showing that it is going to be raining there until noon. I guess Isaac and Elise stayed up late talking until like 1 a.m., which I love, but it's hard when we have to wake up. Since we're not heading out, we're doing our laundry. This place is amazing, but it doesn't have a washer and dryer, so we're taking it to the laundromat.
We're leaving the house, and all of a sudden, I realized something terrible. I left my Apple AirPods in my exercise shorts that I wore yesterday, and those are in the laundry. I hate this. Oh, I have a good routine when I'm doing my own laundry. I never have someone else doing my laundry, and so I always like pull stuff out. And anyway, we're gonna go drive by the laundromat and see about the AirPods before we go to the castle. Today's starting to feel like one delay after another, and it's not doing great for my mental capacity at the moment.
They still work.
We got them.
We got them and they work.
I'm nervous the case isn't gonna recharge.
It should.
Anyway,
It's lighting up.
there's the AirPods, and they've been freshly cleaned. Now to the castle?
This drive has actually been pretty fun. It's just been hard because we've all been getting pretty car sick, so we've had to put down our books and just watch the beautiful view on the way to the castle.
There it is.
There it is. Neuschwanstein.
Do you see it up on the hill?
Yes, I
There
do.
it is.
There is the castle.
Where is it? Those are what we look at, like pictures. I've seen that.
You've seen that one? Did you see it, Laura?
Well, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is it's sold out today to go inside. That's a bummer. We had considered doing online tickets, but we never knew exactly when we were going to be here. The good news is that they're doing restoration on the inside, so several of the coolest rooms aren't available. Today makes a good reality versus expectations vlog, where everything goes wrong.
We're just trying to make the most of it. While we waited for the bus, which we waited for a while in the hot, sweaty, stinky area, we learned a lot about King Ludwig of Bavaria, who built these castles, and it was super interesting.
Yeah, YouTube never fails. All right, we got off the bus, and now we're hiking up to the bridge that overlooks the castle.
We had a whole week in this area, and every day I was trying to figure out the right day to come to this place. I was like, okay, what day will it not be too crowded? What day will the weather work? Oh, it's too hot today. And then here we are, and
It's our last day.
it's our last day. We thought the weather was gonna be
Tomorrow
nice today.
we leave to another country.
It's still crowded and hot, and so this is a lesson to me. Some stuff, like you can't do it perfect. I'm just grateful for the shade on this path.
Yeah.
And at least when there's a whole sea of people, you know where you're going.
Of course there's a sea of people, it's famous.
You're right, it's a famous place. Everybody wants to see it, huh? So this sign, apparently, there's a maximum of 200 people allowed on the bridge, and so that's why we're waiting here, is because as people leave, it registers that, and then you can go.
So we're up here with 200 people.
Waterfall? Oh, Jeremy, this is beautiful.
The boards move a little when you step on them. That's not a comforting feeling.
No, this is my
The woods
highlight.
move.
Kendra's helping someone else with a picture.
This looks so much like the Cinderella castle.
It does.
Well, on the other side of the bridge, it looks like there's a little hike. and we're just too curious, like where does it go?
We have no idea where this goes. It just looks fun.
The truth is there's less people here and it's more nature, and I just think we gravitate that direction when you're in a busy place with too many people and on a bridge with wobbly boards.
Oh, the wobbly boards, that was too much for me.
This is our kind of hike though, off the beaten path, and he's leading the way for us up the mountain. So Laura, what do you like most about the castle? The hike.
So intriguing to me. This castle was started by King Ludwig but never finished.
Wait, so this is the unfinished castle?
Yeah, and when you go in, like there's some rooms that are finished, but a ton of the rooms aren't finished.
So the other thing that's majestic about this is how the castle is actually up on this mountain that's jetting up. So Mad King Ludwig II lived around the same time as Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War. He loved stories and fairy tales and was into the arts, architecture, theater, and he loved those things more than he loved governing, and so he built beautiful castles inspired by these fairy tales.
Oh, I'm not watching it.
He ended up getting removed as king because he was found to be unfit. One of the videos we saw said that he would talk to inanimate objects in the castle as though they were people. The forecast was that it was supposed to rain, and it might still happen.
It was so sunny when we left. I left all our rain jackets in the car.
Is that true?
Yeah. They're not in the backpack.
What? I was like, well, you know, if it starts pouring on us, at least we have the rain jackets all with us. We don't.
But I think I see some rain coming. It's pretty. You can watch the rain come in.
How could we make this day worse?
Oh, I'm sure. Don't tempt the day.
We're trying to whistle again and thinking of Aunt Shauna and missing her. There it is. Yes.
So I'm a little irritated right now because before we started on this path, I reminded the kids again, like stay on the path and stick together. And we're hiking along and we look back and we don't see two of the kids. Long story short, we were reconnected, but it was several moments of just frustration. It's been a day. Thankfully, everyone's well and it's all okay.
What's that noise?
Just rain pleasantly drifting down upon the trees.
Luckily, it's on the trees right now.
Yeah.
But
Luckily, as humans, we are waterproof. Like, we're gonna be okay.
So we're basically a toilet because the clouds can also pee. They pee rain. So peeing is part of life. So sometimes you just need to get peed on. Because toilets get peed in. Just so you know.
so luckily the rain is mostly getting on the leaves, but when you come out into a sunny spot, that's when you actually get rained on.
At least we aren't hot anymore.
I sure hope there's a rainbow after the rain.
Yeah, it's raining, the sun's out. There should be a rainbow over that castle.
This is so pretty. This is way better than walking around the castle.
You like the hike?
This place totally looks like a fairy tale. He achieved what he was trying to do.
We did. Now you can see Neuschwanstein and Hohenschwangau.
We're back to the bridge. There's less people up here because of the rain.
There's a whole string of little waterfalls here. I just want to go swim in each one of them.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit of a...
I couldn't help it. Every family I passed, I offered to take their picture because everybody's trying.
The Good Samaritan picture taker.
I've just been the mom and want to be in the picture, you know?
So now we're just walking to the castle itself.
Yeah, just want to see it up
Neuschwanstein.
close.
It does look more like Disney from here. It's almost too big from here to really capture it.
Right, that's why it was important to get the other viewpoint. But here you can like see the actual architectural details.
Something that we've heard a lot from Caleb every time we do something cool is this.
I have so much excitement.
I love it. He really appreciates all the cool stuff we're seeing.
Don't touch the cannon! Did you see our Stockholm vlog? That'll make sense if you did.
I'm kind of surprised there's not a moat and a drawbridge. Like that seems like something Ludwig would have really liked.
It is up on the mountain and there is water down here, right?
Hogwarts.
For these girls, all things lead back to Hogwarts.
The lines remind me of Gryffindor.
Yep. The rain.
Rain.
It's coming.
It's raining. Okay, this was the front. Shall we go?
It was better in the trees. There's no trees here.
If I stand in the light of rain.
I'm trying to keep
Let the storm rain on.
The rain never bothered me anyway. So on the walk down from Neuschwanstein, there is a hotel restaurant and there's a menu, but there's also what's called Selbstbedienung, which is self-service stand on the side, and there the prices are cheaper. And so we just ordered a dinner for our family from there, and like literally each item was 3 or 4 euros cheaper than sitting down at the restaurant. Nice, here comes the food. When we're out, we tend to just order a few dishes and then we split them. The girls are sharing a spaghetti.
I'm trying to get the puff away.
Mostly cloudy, partly sunny, rainstorm expected in 4 hours.
Love it.
thunder.
Thunder, lightning, boom, and crash.
6 times 4 is 24.
I even have an umbrella in the van. Like, why? But yet I'm glad we didn't have it the whole time. What do you think? Do you wish you'd been carrying an umbrella this whole time?
I'll tell you once we get back to the car how dry or wet we are, whether I wish we had an umbrella.
You guys look like weirdos. We also look
Good thing we have those towels. And then these girls are just like, whatevs. You're like a huge umbrella. We have these towels, and Kendra did bring the ponchos, so we might use those.
Wait. I would argue that we should already be using them.
That's
but
fair.
Jeremy was like, no, we're saving them. I'm like, for what?
I don't want to
When are we?
open. Okay, we can use them. It's raining.
I didn't know.
Where's the head area?
This is Janae and Jeremy. Don't worry, he can breathe in there.
Yeah, don't worry. Not
Caleb, put the
recommended.
helmet on. I mean, not the helmet, put the hood on. Oh, Lisa's just free as a bird. Free as a bird. Here comes the monster.
Monster.
The only thing that's better than this was the diaper monster at Caleb's birthday.
No, he was called like
Oh, I do remember that.
Here comes the supervillain.
I am Megaphone.
Go get Megaphone!
There's a bit of an uproar.
She tooted in here. There was nowhere for it to go but just to hang right around me.
Good job. Well, that was quite the day. I don't think any of us are gonna forget that. We made it back to the car where the rain jackets and the umbrella are securely waiting for us.
But for how much it was supposed to have rained this week, we only really got it today.
Oh, we've been really lucky. So we're listening to some Richard Wagner classical music on our drive home, and I'm reading to Jeremy about Schloss Neuschwanstein and learning more about Ludwig. He supported Richard Wagner a lot, so that's why we're listening to his music right now.
The laundry place closes at 5, and it's showing right now we're not gonna make it. Like barely, maybe. We don't know. So
We want our
we're gonna try to
laundry!
make it. But everything I'm learning about Ludwig, there should be a movie. Maybe there already is. But this guy's story is phenomenal.
Fascinating.
Yeah, like true history is often so much better than any fairy tale or imagination, which, you know, it's funny because he was so into fairy tales, but his life is like a fascinating murder mystery.
I did not realize this was Richard Wagner. It says 4:58 arrival, but we are clearly
I'm guessing about
There's
stuck.
the train that we've been next
I'm
to this
guessing
whole
about-
time?
I'm guessing 9.
We lost 1 minute already.
Go away.
No! I really want my clothes.
Go, train!
Come on, train, you can do it. Oh, this was King Ludwig's favorite opera, I think. There was like a character that was a swan in it, and he loved swans.
Well,
So this song is a special
Neuschwanstein is the
connection.
castle of the swan.
Yeah.
I just want to use this music and make a movie about Ludwig.
Okay.
Like, that would be so
How
awesome.
about you make a vlog about going to see Neuschwanstein?
Okay, let's do it.
Problem is that the next place we're going also doesn't have a washer and dryer, so we literally put like all of our clothes in here. Like I think all we have at home is our bathing suits.
There she is.
And the clothes we're wearing. Jeremy and Isaac ran in to get our clothes. And it's still open! We get our clothes! Hip hip hooray! Our laundry! Alright, what are we doing tonight?
Laundry? Work. We're
Yeah.
getting ready to leave this house and go to the next one.
I'm making dinner at home. It's rainy and it just sounds cozy to cook at home. And Laura made us all a bunch of tea. It's seeping now, steeping.
Steeping.
Steeping. It's steeping now. Meatballs, gluten-free noodles, tortellini, salad that came in a bag, grapes, daughter reading a book and sipping tea. Was that so funny?
I didn't expect you to come and film me, but my book is, I'm at 90% and it's crazy.
So good.
And it's the last of all the series.
Oh, it's so hard to say goodbye to series. The sun'll come out this evening, clears away all the rain, and now it's sunny. 'Cause it's time for dinner. Feels good to have salad and grapes. And this is our apple chourlet, which is like the sparkling apple juice. We love it.
Good night. Treehouse out.
How many different countries will you get to visit an orthodontist in?
Okay.
There's a permanent one that goes along there.
Oh my goodness.
The kids wanted to show Shauna the park, and we're getting ready to say goodbye.
I got a message.